Meghan Markle's body language gestures with the Queen suggested intimacy and friendship. Meghan Markle recently came back to the UK for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, however no pictures were released of the Duchess of Sussex and the Queen together. The royal duo have only been pictured together a handful of times in past engagements. What was their body language like when together? Meghan Markle and the Queen have only been photographed side by side a handful of times across royal engagements in 2018 and 2019. Royal fans were hoping for a photo opportunity between Her Majesty and the Duchess of Sussex during the Platinum Jubilee, however that didn't happen. Although much has been said about the relationship between the Queen and Meghan, a body language expert has noted that their poses suggested intimacy and friendship. Judy James, a body language expert, exclusively spoke to Express.co.uk to analyze the poses between these two women from when Meghan was a working royal. She said, "The Queen can be the hardest royal to read as her body language skills have been honed over decades to project a professional mask that is appropriate for the occasion and with as little nonverbal leakage as possible. With time she has also acquired a resting facial expression though that can appear to suggest disapproval. But this is probably the most misleading expression in her repertoire as it can make a very upbeat and stoic woman appear slightly dour at times," the expert claimed. Why is Meghan's body language easier to read? Judy suggested, Meghan is probably easier to read, especially when it comes to her intentionally projected persona, i.e. the signal she is wanting to send out. She is a woman who is happy to show her emotions, especially the loving ones. As a newbie to the firm, it was pretty obvious from the effort visible in her poses with the Queen that she was keen to make a good impression and to get it all right. The photos that are left of the two women together reflect this sense of effort from Meghan that might contradict any assumptions that she had always planned to bolt from the UK. She seems to be working to epitomize regal elegance, with her back straight and her chin raised and the elegant leg angle as she sits down. Do any of their poses suggest a negative relationship? According to the body language expert, any negative poses between Meghan and the Queen are misleading, noting that they always seemed affectionate with each other. Judy opined, the Queen's expressions here do sometimes suggest negativity but this is a misleading trait and her normal demeanor towards Meghan tended to be maternal and affectionate. The most telling pose between the two women is probably the one taken when the Queen took Meghan on her induction visit to learn the royal ropes and to be shown off at the Queen's side. Meghan registers close affection by smiling and whispering to the Queen with a raised hand gesture of confidentiality. This gesture suggested intimacy and friendship. The Queen's response was complimentary and positive as she sits chuckling happily, Judy added. One of the last times Meghan was pictured side by side with the Queen was when she introduced baby Archie to his great-grandmother. What was their body language like then? Chuckling happily, Judy added. One of the last times Meghan was pictured side by side with the Queen was when she introduced baby Archie to his great-grandmother. What was their body language like then?